Hi everyone, this is Rakhy here. Welcome back to the channel. So I hope you're all doing well and that you're excited to study. Today's video is about prepositions. So this is one part of the 8 parts of speech. It is very important in English to use in daily communication sentences. So this is part 1 of the topic. So let's get right into it. Prepositions, part 1. Before we define exactly, or before I tell you exactly what a preposition is, let's read the following sentences. Ram is going to the office. A pen is kept on the table. Diya will reach in 2 hours. Now I want you all to focus on the underlined words, that is to, on, and in. Let's try to figure out what is the use of these words in these sentences. We can see that to is telling us where Ram is going to, on is telling us where the pen is kept, and in the third sentence is telling us in how much time Diya will reach. So we can specify the uses to two things, that is location and time. So let's see. In the underlined words in the sentences given, we can see position, or in other words, location. That can be place or time, both, and also how things are related to one another. So these words are what we call prepositions. To be more specific, a preposition is a word which is used to show direction, location, time, or to introduce an object, and it will relate to a noun, a pronoun, or any other part of the sentence. So nouns and pronouns, if you're not clear on these two topics, there are other videos on the channel, so I would suggest you watch those and come back to this. Okay. Now we'll get into the rules regarding prepositions. Now there's two main rules. So before you use these in your sentences, you'll need to know these two. Number one, a preposition will usually be followed by a noun or a noun phrase and sometimes a pronoun too. But if it is beginning or ending, if the sentence is beginning or ending with a preposition, it will be closely linked to another word. So what does this closely linked to another word mean? Let's see two examples. First one, who did you speak to? So we can see to here, that is our preposition. It's coming in the end, and we can see it's closely linked to the word speak. Coming to our second example, it's beginning with to this time, our preposition, and it's closely linked to whom. To whom did you speak? So that's what the second rule is trying to tell us. It will be closely linked to another word. So if these two rules are clear, we can get into the different types of prepositions. We'll begin with the most important ones, and we'll go to the lesser frequently used prepositions. All are, of course, have their own uses. On is our first preposition. We saw this in one of the examples as well. Okay, so now we have some uses and we'll relate some examples to the uses. So you'll get a clear picture of each preposition. First and most important use, it is used to designate days of weeks or to designate dates. What do we mean by this? Let's see the example. Ayush's birthday is on 8th January. So we can see the date, that is 8th January, is being specified by the use of the preposition on. Similarly, my grandparents are coming on Thursday evening. So once again, the day of the week, Thursday, is specified by using on. Okay, if this is clear, we go to our second use, that is to name streets, roads, and avenues. So my house is on 2nd Street. Now we know where the house is by using the preposition on. So we can somewhat say that the biggest use for on is to specify location and the whereabouts of objects, houses, dates, things like that. So at the third use, to state the location of something. The red pen is on the desk. Some more uses. Our fourth use is to specify a device or a machine. Anu has been working on the computer since morning. Then, used to specify the part of body. He hit me on my head. And the last use is used to talk about the state of something. This bike is on sale. So on here is telling us the state of the bike. It is on sale, maybe for that given period of time. So we can see that it's just a little word, but it's giving meaning to the sentence. You're watching this video on your laptop. So you must be seeing these prepositions daily. You must be using them even. So now you know exactly what they are. We'll move to our second preposition, in. In is another very important preposition. We use this more for time and location, but more for time. So it can be during a day, a month, a season, or a year. So Ravi started his business in 2015. Then it can tell us, it can specify the name of the location or a place of cities, towns, states, etc. So Ria lives in Delhi. I live in Dubai, just like that. Very simple sentences. Yeah. Third use, used to specify shape, color, or size. I bought ribbons in different colors. Now, this is not a location or time, but it is telling us the color of the ribbons that she bought. So we can see these prepositions will have multiple uses, but we're just focusing on the major uses. Used to specify views, interests, or feelings. So I believe in life after death. Once again, this is in location or time, but still it is acting as a preposition in the sentence. Our next preposition is at. Now we saw in was already used for time, but at will be used to even specify further, a more definite time. So the train will reach the station at 2 p.m. It's exactly telling us at 2 p.m. But if we were using in this case, maybe it would have been the train will reach the station in another hour. So that's not exactly specific. Next, it is used once again for a particular place. So people have gathered at the park. So you can see we can't use on here to give the location because it's quite specific. So we use at instead. Then we have used to point out any activity. So I am good at dancing. Yeah, that's all for at. Then we move to to. You must be seeing to. To is a very frequently used preposition. We only have one use here because to has many other uses which is not exactly as a preposition. So as a preposition, its use is to express movement towards a place. So we saw how to use on and at when it is already at a place. But to will tell us when something is moving towards a place. So my mom is driving to the bank this morning. So she's not at the bank yet. She is moving towards the bank. So this is the use of to. And then we have for. This will be used to specify how long anything continues. It can be in any duration of time, that is seconds, minutes, hours, days, months, and even years. So Tia can hold her breath for 5 minutes. So I hope you understood the difference between these prepositions, because we can have alternate uses for some of them, but they do have their own individual usage. This is the end of part 1 of prepositions. So I'll see you at part 2. If you have any doubts, please feel free to comment below, and see you in part 2 of the video. Thank you.